lovely people, welcome back to my channel, and if I am new to you, then welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope that you like it here and stick around for a little while. Okay, so first of all, I want to apologize that it's been so long since I've put up a video. I've had some family stuff going on. My grandma is battling breast cancer right now, and so we've had a lot going on with our family, so I've been really busy, and this next month or so is probably going to be busy, so I'm going to do my best to put up as many videos as I can, and after this hopefully it will get better, but I will do my best to get as many videos up as possible, and I just hope that you guys can understand that I'm going through some things, and so if I don't have as many videos up as usual, I will get back to that when things calm down a little bit. Also, I've been getting some questions recently about when I'm going to announce the winners for my giveaways, and I have heard from other people that do YouTube, that do giveaways, that have told me that it works out much better if you don't announce the winners on your channel. People get really upset if they don't win and they single out the winner, or they get really mad at you. So I've been told by multiple people that it's best to just contact the winner privately and let them know that they've won, so you can send them their stuff. So when I do giveaways, I won't be announcing winners. In my description box, I will be letting you guys know when the giveaway ends, so check the description box. And if you are not the winner, do not worry. As I've said before, I will be doing many giveaways on this channel. I will pretty much most of the time have one going on, at least one, so there's going to be so many chances to win, so just hang in there for the next one. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to be doing a fall makeup look, probably using some olive greens and some gold, since those colors are so popular right now, and they're beautiful colors anyways, so let's go ahead and jump into it, and we'll get something started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I've primed my eyes with my Ulta Nude Matte Eye Primer and set that down with the cream colored shadow in the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette, which is my favorite to prime my eyes with. And now we're going to go into this Jaclyn Hill palette, into this first shade right here, which I never know the names of because I never keep this sheet around. But we're just going to go in there and then lay this down as our transition shade. So right in that crease area, and I'm going to bring it all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. Okay, so now I want to build a little bit of a darker brown into the crease. So I am going to go into this e.l.f. palette, into some of these darker cool toned brown shades. And I'm just going to dip into a couple of them. And I'm going to take this on my Morphe M433, and I'm going to start building that slowly into my crease. Now, this palette is really nice because it's not like overly pigmented, but it blends out really nicely and it builds up really nicely, so I really like it because it's easy to build up to the color that you want, but it doesn't go in too heavily right to begin with, which I personally really like that about it, especially with the darker colors. Like, they build up so nicely without getting patchy or anything like that, but it's just really easy to control and put down only as much as you want. And I really like that, so I really love this palette. Okay, so now that I have that shade built up in my crease a little bit, I'm going to go back into one of our more warm tone transition shades to blend it out a little bit. Because we want to keep this look pretty warm toned in the crease area, just because I think it'll complement the green better. Okay, so now we're going to add in the green And I'm kind of wishing I would have done this before I did the rest of my face makeup, my foundation and everything, because I'm going to use Subculture, so I'm a little bit afraid of the amount of fallout I'm going to get, but my eyeshadow tutorials seem to run really long usually anyways, and I didn't want to make it even longer by doing the rest of my face after the eyes were done, so we're just going to work really slowly and carefully and keep our fingers crossed. Okay, so picking up this same M433, I'm going to go into Subculture into the shade Destiny, which is the kind of khaki army olive green shade. And I'm going to tap so much of it off. Okay, but there's still a lot. I'm scared. Okay. And then I'm going to start in the outer corner and just start tapping it on. And with these shadows, I found that it's really important to build them up slowly because they can kind of explode everywhere all over your eye when you try to blend them if you go in with too much. So it's important to go in real slow so you don't lay down any more than you absolutely need. And we're going to go into the inner corner. Okay, now I'm not going to take any more product on my brush. Trust me, I don't need any more. And I'm just going to start slowly blending that into the crease to connect them. Okay, so now that we have that olive green laid down in there, I'm going to go back into our warm tone transition shades again and blend and blend and blend. I'm just blending the seam here where the green ends and the brown transition begins. Okay, so I want to deepen this look up just a little bit, so I'm just going to go into a little bit of this green from the Jaclyn Hill palette and add that in the inner and outer corners. I do have to say, greens are not usually the easiest shades to work with, formula-wise. I don't know why, but they're kind of like purples. Like, it's hard to find one that's really smooth and creamy and easy to work with. They usually always take just a little bit more effort than, say, your average brown or something like that. Okay, so now that we have all that laid down and blended out, and keep in mind that I do always cut out a lot of blending out of my tutorials along with any other tutorial you've ever seen or ever will see, because nobody's going to want to watch a 45-minute video where they're just blending and blending and blending. So just keep in mind that any eyeshadow tutorials you see, a lot of the blending is cut out. So just, if you're doing it at home, just remember to keep on blending until you think it looks good, and you can always go back and blend some more later on if you feel the need to. So it's just totally up to you to blend until you think it looks right. Okay, so now I'm going to take my favorite flat synthetic brush, and I'm going to dip into this golden shade here in the Jaclyn Hill palette and just start adding it to the center of the lid. Now, this golden shade in this palette is so good you do not even need to wet your brush. You can if you want to, but in my opinion, you don't need to. Okay, so now that we are done with all of that, we are going to go into this Green Destiny shade in the Subculture palette on a pencil brush. So at the very, very tip, we are going to run it under the lashes. Okay, and then we're going back into that warm transition shade from under our eye, and we're going to blend that out. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I went ahead and threw on some lashes and lipstick, and I highlighted the inner corner of my eyes with the highlighter that I used on my face today, so you guys can use any of those that you like and that you have. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you recreate it at all, make sure to let me know. Tag me on Instagram or on my Facebook page. They're all linked down below. I always kind of feel like I'm not that good at tutorials. I don't know if I don't feel like I explain things well enough, or if you can't quite see what I'm doing enough, or what it is, but I never feel like I'm that great at them. So let me know if you guys like to see tutorials, if you'd like me to keep doing them, or if you'd rather that I stuck to reviews and things like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. And that's it guys, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to watch the video and hang out with me. Please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I'm going to have some Halloween tutorials coming up soon, so make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on those. And please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. That really helps out my channel. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.